Looks like Twitch is up. YouTube is up.
You beat me to it. I was just about to say that.
I'm fast.
Hey, Coach, did you fix your clock?
I'm at my home system, so this should be fine.
Did you figure out what the problem was yesterday?
I never did. Oh, remember I went to manual instead of auto in case there was a atomic sync issue. All right. Super chats are open. Bam. Sorry, going through my 87-point checklist here. Putting up my 7 different chat windows that we have. Good morning, everybody that's pouring in. I see you all. There's my Zoom chat. Twitch, Facebook, LinkedIn, Kick, Rumble, Craigslist, OF, Twitter, X. I think we're on all the things now. AOL dial-up.
Craigslist.
Napster. Facebook Marketplace.
Going hard.
Coach,
It's everywhere.
I just want to confirm. Yeah, I just want to confirm. You want futures for membership lounge?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Are you talking about that's the 90-day challenge?
Yeah.
No, move the. Oh, I'm sorry. I know. I see what you're saying. Move the 90-day challenge to the. Sorry, that wasn't clear. Move the 90-day challenge to premium access.
Okay.
And then make it so that also futures can have access to it.
Okay.
Just so you guys know, we're making that easier. So Coco, if you're in the room, that's what we started that 90-day challenge for, right? It's kind of like the rehab thing you're doing now, but it's the exact same thing. So if you guys want, you can move it into there. We're going to make it available to all of our members, paying members, stocks, options, and futures over there. So you guys will have access to it. It will be underneath the premium access area 90-day challenge, right? It's to get your minds right, get you back to following the rules, right? You guys can discuss any issues you guys are having, but that's where it's supposed to be. That's our accountability group, right, gang? Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank
That
you.
gives you 3 months to really hone in
That's
and
right.
get what you need done.
Yep,
you know?
exactly.
So, Coco, if you want to support the members and and help them under that umbrella, that's what we're doing. So,
Yep, and it's going to open it up for more people.
Yep. Anybody that was a part of that, just go ahead and start posting in the 90-day challenge thing, and that way you can hold yourselves accountable in there.
Correct. Yep, and you'll see people are still in there. People are still using that. So last post was yesterday. There you go. All right, good deal.
That'll be cool because then you can track it after your 30 days. If only paper, then we can see how they do.
Correct.
Going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason behind that when I started at 90 is because 30 isn't enough, right? You're not gonna. That usually takes 3 weeks to break habits and create new ones and all that stuff. But let's be honest, after 30 days, you're gonna start breaking rules and doing silly stuff again. So 90 days is a real picture of how much have you changed? Are you journaling? Are you following the rules? What is it looking like now, right? And then you'll shift into maybe you put yourself back into trading with real money. So how's the next 30 days look? Or you know what I mean? Like it will be a nice progression of where you should be heading.
Gives them a longer time frame. That's really good.
Yep. So thank you, everybody. Yeah, we've had it there. It's kind of one of those, I hate to say it, but it's like New Year's resolutions. Everybody's great and on board, and it usually lasts about 4 days, which it's 2 weeks, by the way. Usually people are good for about 2 weeks. So hopefully this will hold them, keep them engaged a little longer, because that's the whole idea, right? Is to work it out together as a community.
Right. So when you originally created that, didn't you also have where it could be even a health thing? Like it's a 90-day challenge period, right?
Correct. And then later, of course, we created the Traders Health and Wealth. But yeah, it was all encompassing. But again, people just kind of, you know how it is.
Yeah.
I got a gym membership January 1st, and on the 15th, what gym membership, right?
What gym?
Yeah, what gym? I'm gonna start that diet and exercise program.
We'll still keep paying for that though.
Yeah,
We'll keep paying for
I'm gonna
membership and
start
not have it.
again on Monday. No, I meant next Monday. Oh, no, you know what? That's not gonna work for me because I got this. We're going on that cruise, so I can't start eating healthy until Tuesday. No, you know what? No, oh, I forgot. We got Thanksgiving's coming up. You know what? We'll go ahead and move that till after the holiday. Wait, you know what?
Actually, first of the year is probably the
It's always.
Hey, Coach, I'm on day 65.
Oh, nice. Yeah, is that
Okay.
you, Phil?
Yeah, it is.
Yep,
Mhm.
I see you posting there every day. I read it every single day.
Good deal. Appreciate that. And
Yep.
today helps be my 6th green day in a row.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you guys don't realize it, but everything you guys do, everywhere you are, everything that's happening, I'm always observing, watching, seeing if I need to be involved, how people are doing, right? That's what the whole P&L is for. That's what the health and wealth is for. That's what the 90-day challenge is for. That's what the live chat areas are for. Like I get a feel of everything. I can't be everywhere all the time 24/7, but I can definitely be, and I am, in every channel, every room, every help desk ticket, every issue, every question, I am there, right? I'm always observing, listening, watching, trying to help any way I can. That's my job. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I see everybody starting to roll in now. If you guys would do me a favor, whatever you are watching on, make sure you click follow, click that thumbs up or like, whatever you have available on that. Like I said, we're streaming to a lot of different things. So make sure you guys are subscribed and following. We have a secondary TikTok account, in case you guys did not know. It's American Dream Trading, Inc. We also have separate individual different training videos over on that screen as well, or on that account as well, I should say. If you join us over on YouTube, we're now at 15,900 subscribers. Let me see how close we are to 16,000. What a grind. It's been a really slow grind. I'm going to be honest with you. It's been a slow grind. My tech channel was like 26,000 members, and this is, I don't know what is taking so long for people.
It's between 10 and 20 every couple of days.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is the rate, and it's been that way for like a year.
Yeah, we're just like stuck. We are stuck. We're working on it. Yeah, we have 2,600. Listen, we have 2,600 videos in 15,000 subscribers, right? Like our videos are going to surpass how many subscribers we have at the rate we're going. I took off 1,500 videos. We would be at 4,000 videos right now in 16,000 subscribers. There is such a huge disconnect from our subscribers to our videos. We're constantly working on that, by the way. We've now increased the SEO. I spent a ton of money on that. We've worked on thumbnails. We've changed all of that. We've worked on titling. We've changed all that. We changed how long the videos are. We're experimenting with that. Like, YouTube is crushing our souls over here. And it's crazy. We have been feeding YouTube for 3 years straight live every single day. You would think this channel would be at 1 million subscribers, right? It's
Yeah.
crazy. So everybody do me a favor. Click the subscribe. It's free. That would be great.
I give you this. It's hard to do what you're doing to even get to 15, almost 16K, just grinding it out organically.
Yeah,
That's extremely hard.
it is. They say, what is it? 90, I think it's 95 or 98% of all YouTubers will never get above 10,000 subscribers.
Yep.
It's almost
Yep.
everybody that has a YouTube channel will never surpass 10,000. I was
That's
just
huge.
I just in my tech channel, I had a couple of videos that just like went viral, and it just that's what I've been hoping in here, right? We get one video goes viral, and then everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, they have 100 times more training videos than any other stock market training group in existence," and then it just goes boom, right? It's all I've been looking for. It's just going to take that one video where it gets 1 million views, people to realize we are providing more training and education than anybody else that has ever existed on YouTube, and it should just pop. So, still waiting for that viral video. We'll just keep soaking tons of money into it, and eventually, either that or we'll just grind it out for another 20 years. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're just going to stay the course, keep doing. We're live 3 times a day on YouTube. 3 times a day. I don't know why we're not at 1 million subscribers. This is nuts. Everybody get over there. Clicky click. Yeah, we're at 2,673 videos. We have 1.26 million views. Right? So people are watching. They're just not clicking subscribe. So do the things. Clicky to the stuff. That'd be great.
It's free, people.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't cost
absolutely.
you a
Yes,
dime
it's
to click
absolutely
subscribe.
free. Speaking of amazing deals, before I announce all my moderators and everything that's going on, because I always wind up forgetting, and then I never market myself, and then I never get paid myself, but I make sure everybody else gets paid in the room, but Coach Needs to sometimes get paid as well. Right now, 2-week trial, $19 on our premium membership, $49 2-week trial on our futures membership. That's because it includes TradingView indicators, right? Come and check it out. Also, 19-day trial on crypto. So if you wanted to join our crypto membership, 19-day 2-week trial, come and check it out. If you're really serious, though, you've been waiting on the fence, you've been watching me for a couple months, you're ready to make the move, $4,500 today, one of the lowest prices we have ever had ever on a Diamond Lifetime membership. Today, I have 5 seats available for that right now. That is access to everything we have forever. That's a one-time payment today, $4,500. This is your chance to get over $50,000 worth of our lifetime memberships. One move. Boom. Get it. Get it now. We'll talk about where to go here. AmericanDreamTrading.com. If you want to join us for free, you can also just click on that Join the Community Now. Otherwise, you will see everything that's listed. If you guys want that super deal that's going on, it's over in our stock lounge. Go over to our stock lounge. Our moderators will also try to post it in all of the rooms. I'm posting it in Zoom now. Don't know if it might be too long. Nope, it added it. There you go. There you go. Andrew, you're an OG member. All you bought was the premium lifetime membership. Andrew says, dang, I'm glad I got mine $500. Yeah, that was the OG premium. This one includes stocks, options, futures, futures VIP, crypto, crypto VIP, mentorship, gold breakout rooms, the trading view indicators, Saturday weekend training, priority help desk support, all the advanced training videos. Like, this is 100 times more than what you have with the OG Premium. All of you that are still on the OG Premium, you got about 10% of our services here, right? We have so much more since then. We've added staff, trainers, training, videos. I mean, the gold breakout rooms. You guys realize you have probably over 1,000 training videos at your fingertips if you're a gold member. Does anybody in this room realize that? I don't think you guys realize that. Right. Because if you're a gold member, everything we have ever done is recorded for you. Right? So if you're a gold member, all of it is available. So regardless of your work schedule, you can go in and rewatch everything. Saturday training, the workshop classes, my lives. Like, you get all of it with the Zoom, not the silly half stuff you guys are seeing on the TikTok, YouTube channels, right? The full thing with me working on it the whole day. All of it is in there. Did you guys realize that? I don't think anybody realizes it because I never talk about it. Well, you know now. Moderators, remind me to remind everybody of that fact, because I don't think I talk about that, do I? I don't think I've ever said it. That's funny. I've been here 3 years and I've never told you guys have access to hundreds, if not thousands, of videos as a VIP Gold member. Have I ever said that?
Actually, you have.
I don't think I have. Maybe I have. Maybe I'm losing
You
my
mentioned
mind.
them in sections because they get so many different training videos. It's crazy. Like, there's
Yeah.
sections of them.
I've
Videos
talked
on
about
demand. Yeah.
I've talked about the advanced training videos, which there's 50 of them, but I've never mentioned that there are like 1,000 gold videos. So, also you guys will get all the newsletters. Everything out there is available. So anyways, all sorts of good stuff going on. Real quick, I want to thank all my moderators. Thank you to Bruno, Don, Miranda, Unhappily Housewife, Eric's Moto, David, Mark, Palmcoast, and Richard, Doug, Bucko, Chris, Eminem, Ralph, Jeffrey, Mountain Man, Gilly, Diesel, Dan, and Juan. Thank you to all my military family, anybody that's serving or that has served. Thank you so much. Thank you to my first responders, firefighters, police officers, teachers, doctors, nurses, and all my truck drivers around the world. Thank you. Appreciate that, Bigfoot. I saw your mic open up. I appreciate you. All right, lots to do today. We got 12 minutes. This is Friday. Remember, this is Options Friday. Please be careful on Options Friday. If you guys are buying any 0 day till expiration, meaning they expire today, options, that I would look at moving them after around lunchtime. So if you guys are still holding on to those options, remember, the closer they get to the expiration, the more theta or time decay, meaning the more money you lose off of the option. So if you're trying to hold that throughout the day, let's say it's flat, right? Let's say you have calls, it goes flat on you, you're green, right? You're up, let's say you're up $100. Well, guess what? If it doesn't continue to climb that way, the rest of the day, you're going to start to lose money. 100, 90, 80, 70, 60. You're going to go, what is going on? I should be making money. Wrong. The problem is the closer you get to expiration, now usually if you're beyond the strike price and the break-even price, which is your strike price plus the price you paid at the premium equals total price you've paid, usually you're okay because then it doesn't hit you. But sometimes we don't get into the money like that. So I need you to be aware of how these options are working. If you're a newer trader, do not trade options. That is not for you. You should be looking at stocks. And if you're a new trader, make sure you are paper trading, simulate trading only while you are getting your training. Now, listen, I want to put this out here because I don't want anybody being burned. I'm seeing advertisements with fake companies out here saying you can learn how to trade in the stock market in 20 days, right? And it's I think the claim is people around you are not going to believe the success and how good you're doing in 28 days. That none of that's real. I'm going to be honest with you, right? I've had a couple of members that have come in and like went ham and went ridiculous. That's not normal. Let me be very clear with all of you in this room, right? Because my competition is doing some really shady stuff. This is not a get rich quick. There is no way in hell in 28 days you are going to be some miraculous miracle worker. Don't buy into any of that crap. We've got other companies that are talking about bots. Gang, bots don't work. Do you want to know how everybody in the world should know that? Because everybody would have them, everybody'd be a billionaire, and nobody would do anything other than bots. Common sense has to help you dictate some of the stuff. Am I right? If they're going to sell you a bot for $1,000, wouldn't they be a billionaire already? Hello? Am I right?
100%.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
their
you said it,
bots are
Coach.
so amazing, right?
See, the problem is everybody's always looking for the easy way to
I
get
know,
something
and
done.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. There is no easy way, gang. I hate to say it to you. I already told you if you've been a part of my group for longer than a half of 1 second, it is very hard. This will challenge you like nothing else ever will, spiritually, financially, sometimes physically, right? From sitting in this chair, right? It will test you financially if you just keep blowing up accounts, you're not following rules, and you're just trying to make money. No, I don't want anybody losing your accounts and taking money from your 401ks to day trade and all that. You will never, I have never, ever, one time, ever in my life, ever told anybody to be touching them retirement accounts. Have you guys ever heard me ever say, yeah, take your retirement account out and put that into some day trading? That is bullshit. Have you ever heard me say that? I would never tell you to do that. Hell no. Not financial tax or investment advice. You leave that alone. You let that go. I always talk about diversifying. This is not a get rich quick scheme. We have day traders, swing traders, long-term investment traders, retirement traders, right? We have people that are doing, high yield dividend tradings and regular dividend tradings and right and options and right. We will teach you everything you need to know, but do not fall for any of the silliness. TikTok is showing up on my end. I have somebody saying TikTok's down. How can that be? You're typing to me on it.
Yeah, your video's not coming through. It's
Oh,
just-
okay, I got you. Wait, yeah, it is. I'm staring at it.
Yeah, so Coach, you said it right at the very beginning on that last comment. Oh, you won't believe in 28 days what you can do, and your family and friends won't believe in 28 days what you. Hey, you know what? You said it right there. Look, in 28 days, ain't nobody gonna believe what you.
You won't believe how much money you lost.
I mean, you said it right out the gate.
It's true. I just don't want anybody falling for any of this silliness that's out there, guys. I'm not trying to sell you some snake oil. I have never said it'll be easy. We always will celebrate success in this room, and you will hear people doing amazing things. They really worked hard for it, though, right? The member that I've got in here who's closing in on $10 million off a $700 account. I tell you all the time, though, he's been with us for 3 years. I can't see the video on here, just YouTube. I am missing let me look. Help me out. What are they seeing on TikTok? Something's going on with TikTok. What do you see?
My TikTok looks just fine.
It looks okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it was feeding. Okay, it's back up. I don't know. Sorry about that, gang. I don't know. Video went out for a few minutes. Okay, well, thank you. Appreciate you. So anyways, please be careful. That's all I'm saying, right? My competitors have had their butts sued off for lying. We've got little kids out here, trying to sell you guys Discords. It's crazy. It's a circus, right? So please be careful. Do not touch anything with your retirement accounts, not financial tax or investment advice. I would really rather you guys were diversifying. If you guys have a good day in the market, invest more into your long-term accounts, right? Get those rental properties. I'm just, not financial tax, or coach said to go buy a bunch. No, I didn't. I'm just saying diversify your money, spread it around, do the things. Thank you. I see that over there. I see your super chat. I appreciate you. James, thank you. It was truncated. The name was shrunk. So anyways, everybody, just please be careful. If you guys start to see stuff that's too good to be true, you all know it is too good to be true, right? So be cool. This will be a hard journey. This will be one of the hardest things you have ever done in your life. I say that all the time. But I can tell you this. If you find success in trading in the stock market, there is nothing else on earth like this. And you hear it all the time, right?
Okay.
And you hear it in here, moderators, I got it. You hear it all the time in here, right? Once you are able to become a successful trader, the money will come, and not until then. Everybody, when you guys come in the room and you think you're coming in to make money, you got the wrong attitude for what we do. I want you to come in and I want you to become a good, successful stock market trader, whether it's stocks, options, futures, or crypto. If you can change your mindset to becoming, I want to become the greatest trader that I can become, whether that's swing trading, long-term investments, day trading, right? Scalping, 2-minute ETA, whatever you want to do, that's what you need to work on. If you are just trying to come in here to make money, you will fail. You can ask the moderators how many times people will come in on a monthly or a trial membership. I didn't make the money that I was going to make to be able to do the next month. What are you using real money for if you just now are getting in? I tell you all the time, paper trade. Why are you using real money? Give me a break. I've heard my competitors, you need skin in the game. That is bullshit. You need education. You think by having money in an account is going to make you money? That's a lie, guys. I'm telling you, it's not. You can come in here with $1 million and you will lose $1 million. I'd rather you came in with no money. I train you for a very long time, or however long it takes you. Some people, there is the outliers, the weird unicorns, right? Brady did $1 million in a month and with 25K. That's not normal. Some people can do that and some can't, right? Jimmy turned 5,000 into $28 million in a year and a half. That's not normal. Now we've done this 14 people, so it's becoming more of the norm, but it's not normal, right? Out of 10,000 people, 14 millionaires. Think about that for a minute, right? So it takes a long time. It takes work. You need to show up every day. You need to treat this like your job. Now, I hate to be the Debbie Downer today, but that's the way it is. So if you guys start to see all these stupid ass shitty infomercials with people that don't have a clue and trying to sell you a bunch of snake oil, just run, man. There's one place to go in the world for real stock market training and education. One. I'll let you figure out what it is. Appreciate you. Again, we've got 1 minute. We've got 1 minute to the bell. Everybody make sure you follow the rules. Again, today only. $4,500. Get the Diamond Lifetime membership. Get you access to everything. Make sure you follow all my rules today. Journal, stop losses, small position sizes. Don't lose more than 1 to 3%. 2 red days in a row, take 30 off. Just like that, right? Let's rock and roll, baby. We got 30 seconds. Now, today I am going to probably work with you more than myself. Usually it lasts like 6 months. I've been heavy trading in the room. Today it's going to be about you. We're going to work with you today, all right? Congratulations, Pashito. I see you just got the $19 premium. Welcome. All right, here we go, gang. Follow the rules today. Don't go rogue so you go into a weekend red and all the other nonsense that you're going to try to do. Don't do that today. Not on my watch. All right, SPY, you're looking at 646.75 down to 645.50. Okay, those are the two areas of interest. Remember, don't trade in the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the day if you're an advanced trader. If you're a newer trader, don't trade in the first 30 or the last 60 minutes of the day. Paper trading only while you are in training. Thank you. Watching right here, SPY, of course, is coming into close of day on Friday. So support coming up in 50 cents. All right, keep an eye on that. If you had our trading view indicators, it shows you exactly where it was. There it goes. We get a nice pull. 40 more cents on SPY. Excuse me. 40 more cents on SPY. Do you guys remember yesterday when SPY crashed out and I told you, watch, by the end of the day, it will fully recover? It did, didn't it? Remember me saying that during the live yesterday? Palm and I were talking about it. Okay, great.
Yep.
I do.
Yep. Remember, SPY loves to do that. It'll go from 12 to 6 to 12 to 6, right? High, low, high, low, high, low.
Somebody says it was a clock.
Thank you, Coach, for your
Yes.
voice again already.
Yep, absolutely. Yes, just like a clock, partner. 12 to 6. Yep, that's what I say every day. It's just like a clock. 12 to 6 and 12 to 6, right? That means the highest and then the lowest and the highest and the lowest. SPY below 645.50. SPY 40 cents away from the close of day yesterday.
And I had it moved up here, so I was looking at like a long time frame. And I said, everyone were.
Thanks, Randy. We appreciate you. Previous day close, 644.95. Marking it now. So right here is previous day close, 640. So we'll say 645. There you go. That is your level of support going from SPY green to SPY red area, right? Good job. If you guys are trading the Qs, you had a nice little pullback. Previous day low on the Qs, 578. You'll be watching for 578 over on the Qs, also with a nice pullback.
Amazon second green EW way above pre-market level.
Thank you.
And then a double top.
Thank you. Yep, I see it. Yeah, around that 233. Says 233.11. Yeah, double top up there. Be careful on Amazon. As long as you can stay up there, be looking real nice. There it goes. Nice move. Good call, Nana. Amazon with a nice move.
Bye, Coach.
Apple with a nice pullback. Apple opened up with a 2-minute upside, hit 234.22, pulled back. Yeah, looks like we had traffic right there yesterday. Everybody see why it pulled back right there, yes? Oh, yeah, look at this. It's clear as day. Let me show you. This is why historical data is so important. Look at all these spots. Everybody see that? Okay, good. Apple has to break that 234.22 or it's going nowhere. SPY, we need to see that below that 645. Let me take a peek. Yeah, below 645, that's what I'm looking for. Wait for a break and hold on that. Nobody get crazy. Listen, the best thing to do, especially as a new trader, right, is less trades. 1 to 3 trades or 3 to 5 trades a day is all you need. So I would rather be waiting for a good setup than forcing a trade. So you don't need to be in and out of trades 800 times in a day. You see us do that all the time. That's not for you as a newer trader, though, right? One second.
Test.
Check, check.
Tesla with a huge pull to the downside. Double to the bottom right now.
MSDR to the downside hard.
So is Soxel.
Thank you. Apple's still pulling back. SPY still sitting flat. Sorry, I'm working on a help desk ticket over here. How are we doing, gang? What are you guys seeing? I don't know why we got dead air. Let's talk to me. You got any hot stock picks running? You got any 2-minute EWOs happening? What are you guys trading? Let's go.
Watching Amazon, which couldn't break that double through that double top.
Thank you.
Back. Good.
First trade on Tesla, EWO.
Thank you.
IWM was in a 2-minute EWO, but it's on yesterday's previous close and pre-market level.
Thank you.
Coach, a hot stock pick, PPSI is new high day.
Awesome. Thank you. Good call out. Let's take a peek. There it is. Thank you. Looking good. Wow, they hit 570, huh?
That's looking nice.
I'm still in my lily pools from Friday.
Oh, wow. How's that working out?
Beautiful.
Nice job. Good job. Yeah, that's just a screamer, huh?
Look at that pull on Tesla. It's printing.
Good job.
I couldn't pass that up if I tried.
Yeah, good job. Nice work. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at some technical issues back
Yeah,
here.
Coach, Lilly, I guess, is raising the price of their drugs in the UK.
Oh, is that okay? Nice. Good for them. Yeah,
Because of
that'll
the Trump,
juice it up.
Maha talking about how pharmacy companies discount to the international locations. So the feeling is that that's going to help their bottom line.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, it will. Big time, right? Lily, man, the closer we get to that 1,000, we'll be looking at that split like I talk about, right? The higher that goes. You guys remember when I called that for NVIDIA?
I got January also on Robinhood.
Nice. You just
So Robinhood, that's speaking of Robinhood, 2-minute EWO for Robinhood, but be careful with them because I think they could have a pullback today, but so far it looks like it's entering into a nice 2-minute EWO.
Nice. All right. SPY still down here, still waiting, trying to get below that 645, isn't it? Still working.
Feels heavy out there.
It really does. Yeah, it's just sitting here, isn't it?
Tesla taking a big dump, coach.
Let's take a peek. Thank you.
Called that about 10 minutes ago.
Yep. Still flushing out. Nice job. 50. Oh, yeah. Let's take a peek.
Just be careful at 335. It's at 334. It's sitting on it.
All right. I've got two major levels at 334.70.
Yeah.
And then another one around 333.
50. There's one right there.
Yeah, about that. 80 cents to 50. Yeah, it's real close in there. Yep. Yep. Good job. Let's see what else.
NVIDIA is so beautiful to the downside too.
Thank you.
SPY is about.
Yeah, SPY at that 645, right?
Yeah, 645.07 is a hard vote.
Yep. Thank you.
Account's up 51% already.
Oh my gosh. How amazing is that?
Did almost that yesterday.
That's awesome. Good job.
So Amazon went from near high to double bottom
Right
right now.
Sorry, guys. I'm looking at something on the back end. Bear with me.
And first red EW on Amazon.
Watch 230 on Amazon.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's on a double bottom, so.
Yeah, our 231 is yesterday's low.
Sorry, give me a minute, moderators.
Be careful, IWM's trying to break this level. But it is a bounce zone.
Thank you.
Let it make up its mind.
Yep. Bear with me, gang.
SPY is about to go bye-bye to the up downside.
Tesla new low.
Thank you. Yeah, there goes SPY. 645, gang.
Yeah, we called it.
That's what we're looking for right here. That's the move, right?
Yep.
That's
Nailed
PR
it.
low.
There she blows. Who's in that?
What do you think?
I'm in it.
Thank you.
I'm in it.
Good job. Good job. That's glorious. Are you guys printing and making fat loots? Woo! Look at that.
Apple downside, UW.
Thank you.
Oh, Tesla, you're so beautiful.
Well, look, we're coming down to that 644.39, right? That's what we're looking for next. Oh, it just hit 45. See
Shed
it?
one.
644.39. It just hit 45. So we'll see if it's going to bounce.
This is a good spot to shed, coach.
Yes, it is. At least take some, right? I usually take about 80%. You can always add in again, right?
Right.
Tappy tapping down there.
Oh yeah, I am going to save us today with
There we go. Nice. Still pulling. Still to the downside. There it goes.
Stick on the red apple.
644.20-ish, coach.
Yep, I've got it at 644.39. It just hit 41 and stopped. Come on, let's see what it's going to do, right?
Apple's on 4 red EWOs.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, it was a little bit late. I'm seeing three.
low too, though.
I don't know. Because the first one is kind of barely anything.
It's still 4 red EWOs.
Bruno, read that ticket.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Yeah. He thinks because you canceled that we canceled the service. We didn't cancel the service.
Which
we
I-
had to
which I
cancel
said.
it for the fee. So you might want to reiterate in there. I just put it in there, but I don't know where the disconnect's coming from. It's starting to frustrate the shit out of me, though. So handle it if you would, please. Thank you.
Nvidia, Tesla, and Apple still pulling SPYs, taking a dump with them.
Yep. Who's still in this SPY?
SPY and Tesla, yes.
Anybody in the room? Talk to me.
I am in SPY, coach.
Thank
Yes, sir.
you.
I'm in SPY.
Thank you.
Still riding the SPY down.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Up 27%.
Nice job. Good job. That was the break of 645, right? Right, gang? The break of 645 to the downside.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Good call out.
Nice job.
Often did well, Coach. Thank you for your voice.
Nice job. That's a good A+ setup we were waiting for. We just had to be patient.
The voice of wisdom.
I'm going to take 2 off here just to be done. I went in really small.
Yeah, I just tripped out.
Still in 1. Beautiful. Still pulling to the downside. You guys are still rocking it, right?
Yes, sir. This is beautiful.
I don't see any sign going to the other side.
We'll
of
see,
the way,
though.
so,
Yeah,
yes.
we'll see. You never know. No bias, right? Everybody in the room?
Yeah.
Yep.
But so far, there's no sign.
No, but that's doesn't mean at any second buyers
yeah.
don't come in and rip our face off.
Especially 2 days with the news that could happen.
So everybody be cool. Trade the trade.
SPY is sitting on a double bottom right now from the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Good
643.75.
All right, let's take a peek.
It's right at like 644, Coach.
All right. Oh, we're on the 15-minute. We're sitting on the 200 too there. Let's see. Yep, I see it, partner. Yeah, it's
Right up in there, yep.
Yep, 644-ish, right?
Yep.
I see it. It's got a beautiful gap down though, farther right, if we can hold this area.
Yeah. Right, then you go back down to another double bottom if you can get past that one and the 200 on the 15.
Yeah, I mean, this has potential hitting this 642.69, right? So
Gold
Looks like it
Gold
could,
Mastermind Training, Coach. I just scalped the call on SPY and got in and got out. Another $100.
nice job. Good job. Yeah, I'm in this one so
Hey,
deep.
642.89 because I got 642.87. So that
Yep.
sounds right.
Yeah, 642.69 is what I got. So yeah, it'll be anywhere around that
69,
area.
okay.
Yep. I could be off, but it'd be around that area. It'd be real close, right? So
Within 20 cents, like you teach, right?
yeah,
20
to 40 cents. So if you guys look at the trade I'm in, right? I went in 3 really small. I took 2, but I'm in so deep, right? I'm in the money so much that I don't care anymore. You see what I'm saying here? Because I've shed the weight of the trade and I've already collected the majority of the money and I've let the last bits run, I don't care anymore. Now it can work another 6 hours, right? As long as this trade does not go red, never allow your trade to go against me. And if you're unsure, do this. Watch. Let me just set this for now so I have something. When you're unsure, just go halfway. Halfway between what I bought to where it is. That is a free trade forever. Got it? Yep, forever. I don't give a shit. Guaranteed money no matter what. Now it's just how much do I want to make. Now, so right now in our scalper heads, we're like, oh, so right, it's up 40. I could take the 40. How about I let, though, the possibility of my 40 be 400? Let the runners run. Isn't that what I say all day, day?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right? So if we're like, but I want to get this other $16, but you could have missed on 200, that is because you keep playing with it. Leave it alone, right? You'll go blind if you keep playing with it.
You shoot your eye out.
I see what you did there, Coach.
You like that? I snuck that in there.
You got this.
Yeah.
Ah.
Right. Snuck that in there. Everybody was like, wait, what did he say?
That's good shit, Coach.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, what just happened?
I'll just do it till I need glasses.
Oh, that's great. Nice job.
Now we're getting good volume to the upside here.
Yep. And I've got my stop in place, right? No matter what, I covered. Right? All I did, by the way, is I took where it was, what I paid for, and I just put it about halfway. This doesn't have to be all scientific. I am guaranteed money. It could be some or a lot. I will take the lot every time. I've already made the majority of the money, right? And now let it work. Leave it alone. Look at your mouse pad. It tells you, right? It tells you keep your dirty hands off the mouse, doesn't it? Okay.
What it says.
Yep. Just like this. Honestly, I don't even care if this makes this $20. I could pull this up to this 21 and let it work, but I'm just trying to show you guys. When in doubt, put it halfway, right? The good thing with my halfway, right, is I'm above the 9. This allows me to get a little bit of work up here above the 9, but I'm not giving all the way back up here to the 21, right, which is almost what I paid, right? I will still lock in profits from here to here with the potential, though, to be unlimited, right? So this is why I try to tell you guys, hang in there. And this is the hardest part because you see green and you want to take it. If you're in so good and you've already taken 90% off the table, why are you worried about $4? Stop. Got it? Okay, good.
Apple near low again. You okay, Coach?
Yes,
You
just
still
work.
fighting that issue?
Yep. Yep. Still, it's every time. Yeah, it's good stuff. All right. So let's hit the 9, pulled back. Still waiting here. Apple, 2-minute EWO. How we doing over there, gang?
Chilling like villains.
Yes. I like it. Still pulling. Now here's the nice thing, right? The longer this goes, the more the 9's going to be coming down and the 21, right? So just like we talk about, if you leave it, the longer you leave it alone, the more everything works in your favor, right?
30 seconds shift change.
Thank you. 30 seconds, gang, and volume's going to be coming in. When I say that, it could be either way. It just means more buyers and sellers will start to come in. It could pop, right? Stop you out. It could drop. Then you'll want to look at moving your stop at that point, right? If it does a massive drop anyways. If there's a news catalyst, you want to do the same thing. If some sort of world event news came out right now and it just knife drops, make sure you are ready to move that stop so you can take advantage of that big move, right? There it goes. Look at that. Moving my stop. You guys see what that did?
Yes, sir.
Was that beautiful or what?
It was beautiful.
Gamma candle. You guys know, right? If you're in options and you see a big bloody candle like that, take some off, right? You collect when you see a big candle go. Good, good job. Good job. Nice. They didn't have any more room. I was going to start to follow it down, but I'm still just going to let it work. Still below the 9. Did anybody, by the way, on the gamma candle collect some of those options at that point?
I did, Coach. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I did. It tripped out.
That was my last one.
Oh, good job. But do you guys see how that works? When you get that big push, right? Gamma actually supercharges the premium price, and it's a great time to do it because here's what can happen. This is why I like doing that. So let's say I sold down here on that gamma candle, right, which got me a lot more money. Then it pulls back up to here. I can then buy those again for a discount right here. And now if we come back, I can do it again. Does that make sense? Because if you were going to hold them from here to here anyways, take the money off the gamma candle, reset here, right? Pro tip.
Got it.
Yep.
Too complicated, just write the EWO.
And you had support at 643, which it almost hit.
Yeah, and if you guys are in a 2-minute EWO, let it ride, right? Oh, I got stopped out. Hit that 21. And you guys see it pulled all the way up. Who made money on that and who's still in this, right? It's respecting the 21, so we did have a little bit of a change, but still to the downside, right?
Off that bounce to the 21, coach.
Yep, nice, nice.
On NQ.
All right. It's 10:04 station identification time. If this is your first time watching, my name is Chad, aka the coach. This is American Dream Trading. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you guys double tap those screens. Remember, if we get up to 300 concurrent viewers today, we will do a giveaway. We get to 300 concurrent viewers today, I will give away a $500 VIP membership if you're watching on TikTok. So make sure you double tap those screens. You must be following to get that. Appreciate you. If you guys want to boost that up, start having some conversations over there on TikTok. You want us to look at something? You have questions? You want to know something? Ask. We have 20 moderators standing by. If you're over on the YouTubes, if you want to call out or if you want to help support the channel, we're here live 3 times a day. Super chats are available. Use those super chats. Appreciate you. Thank you. SPY starting to form a boot here. See the boot? Starting to curl up a bit. Still to the downside, but it's only got 50 cents away from previous close of day. And then it's going to be fighting again now between red and green. The A+ setup trade that we had was the break and hold below 645 to the downside. That was the nice move, the setup for this morning. Wow, nice. Acrid, nice job. $100 plus daily challenge, day 27. Account is now $5,688 over in the stock lounge. Nice job. It sure adds up fast, doesn't it? Good job. Also, everybody, I would highly recommend we moved over to under the premium area. If you guys want, get in that 90-day challenge. Hold yourselves accountable. Get in the 90-day challenge. Talk about any of the trials, the struggles, things that are going on. The 90-day challenge, we put it back up. The Corbin, what's up, man? Good to see you. Got your hand up.
Going on, Coach?
What's happening, brother?
Not a whole lot. I wanted to pick your brain for a second, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
So something I struggle with, we get on these runs that go, and we hope they go forever, but reversals is something that I'm kind of struggling with.
Sure.
I find my lines, and I know which ones are pretty strong, but, excuse me, what are some of the key things to look at when, like SPY right now, it's in that boot pattern?
Yep. So some good things to be watching for, right? So you can see it's still riding the 21. VWAP would have been a major indicator, obviously, right? But there's some other major key things. So 21, 200 VWAP. Where are they in the whole spectrum of what we're looking at? Those are going to play a major part. We also want to look at, right? I was talking about earlier, if this gets back to break even, meaning where it closed previous day, right? Then that is telling us it's coming back from being in red to now trying to fight into green, right? We can tell by seeing the boot form that it's trying to come up. Doesn't mean it's going to. So if you guys are struggling with reversals, that tells me you guys are trying to guess bottom, right?
Yep, absolutely right.
We don't want to do that. That's the worst trade you'll ever have in the business. If you are trying to guess bottom so you can get in the long runner and you're trying to guess top so you can get it to pull and have it all the way, worst trades you can get yourselves into, because what'll happen is you will continue to make the same trade thinking it's bottom. Well, this is it. Well, that's it. Well, that has to be it. Was that it? Maybe that's it. Best to go with momentum. All the momentum is downside. There's nothing here showing you reversal at all, so there's no way in hell I am longing anything ever off of this move, right? Everybody in the room, you following me?
Yes, Coach.
Right?
Even for quick little scalps.
Well, that's different. I mean, so
Two different mentalities.
yeah, here, yeah, 100%. I'm not looking for a reversal on a scalp. I can scalp, right, Corbin? I can scalp a single candle. So I don't care if it's a reversal, right? Like, so it depends on what kind of scalping we're doing. Are we doing longer scalping? If that's the case, if it breaks and holds above the 21, I'll move it to the 55 in this situation. That's what I'd be looking at, right? Otherwise, I'm going to be in this channel, which it's already given us this channel, which we called out this morning about 40 minutes ago, 644.39 to 643.94. This is the channel we're in, right?
I see it.
Yep. So this is where it's at. It's tried to, let me put this on the big screen. It's tried to break out here, here, and now here. Has not done it yet, right? So if I'm scalping this, I'm just waiting for a better setup. If it starts to get up into this channel, I already know I'm going to be trading it up till here. But right now, we are still sitting on this 644.39 to 643.94. We don't care if any of these candles poke through. That's not a break and hold at all, right?
Gotcha.
Yep. So
You're
this
amazing,
is,
Coach.
yep.
Thanks for your time, man.
Yeah, no, great question. Great question. Now look at this. Here's your pullback, right? So we're sitting in the same area. So, but please, everybody in the room, never try to guess bottom. It will kill you. It's killed me for decades. It's ripped my soul out. Just when I think, oh, this is the moment, and you're just looking at, it's crazy because in our minds, we're watching this thing just being hammered. But for whatever reason, we think we're going to be a superhero and get underneath that thing, right? And we're going to ride it to the moon. And it just keeps crushing us and crushing us. And you're like, why am I in this? Why am I still? Why am I? And you look at it and you're like, why did I get in that? Right?
Hey, Coach, can we get something before Corbin goes? Can we get a hell yeah, let's roll?
Oh, yeah, Corbin, if you would.
Hell yeah, let's roll, y'all.
Love it. Missed that. Thank you.
Man, where the hell else can we get training like this? From
That's
a
awesome.
freaking genius like that. My God, this is amazing. Thanks, Coach. AmericanDreamTrading.com.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you so much.
Love you, Corbin.
Yeah, we missed you, man.
I missed you guys. This is amazing. I'm really happy to be back home here.
Oh, good. Give
You still
the
messing with
whole family
Palantir?
hugs and kisses.
Oh, I'm holding Palantir for sure.
Oh, good. Nice job.
I knew you would.
Nice job.
I think I hit that at like $27.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
his baby, Coach.
Yes. Oh my.
Thanks, you guys.
You're very welcome. And there's your pullback again, everybody in the room, 644.39, right? You see how it keeps tapping that ceiling, pulling back, tapping the ceiling, pulling back, right?
Yep.
Until it shows us otherwise. I mean, that's the trade, man. You know, and you're like, oh, but that's not a lot, right? We talked about that yesterday, right? When my dueling banjo brother Palm was in here, we were trading off those 50-cent moves. They add up a lot. So you don't need the whole thing running like to the moon and all that. If you get good enough, you can have these 20, 30-cent windows, right? And you can go in larger once you're good at it. There is a lot of money to be made when these babies are channeling. Channel trading is one of my favorite things to do. It really is, because it's such a small risk to reward ratio. I love channel trading. Oh my God. Hence why you guys see me always in support and resistance and levels, right? We trade levels all the time. And again, this is why I say we can make money when it goes down. We can make money when it goes up. And what do I always say? And when it's sideways, that's in the channels, right? So good job. I saw a hand up. Where was it? Who had their hand up? Tarantula?
Yeah, sorry, that was me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Looking at Google, I
Yes.
saw the EVO alert on Google. I went to look at it. I was going to enter in it as an EVO to the long side.
Uh-huh.
And then I saw the double top there. So
Yep.
when do you double top it? When do you EVO it in like a stock like that?
Yep, I got you. All right, so let's look at it. Okay. So let me get to the 2-minute, make sure I'm legit. This is not I see what you're saying. Great call. That is a smart move what you did. I like the way you think. All right. Everybody in the room, this is the perfect training education moment. Love it that you saw it and you knew to hesitate. I would too. There's no way in hell I'm buying a 2-minute EWO on a double top. Right here, everybody in the room. So the 2-minute EWO was right here. This is on a double top. I am not going to buy long on a double top. Everybody in the room, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You're right, Coach.
Yes,
And
sir.
Yep.
look at Amazon as an example, which is the exact same thing.
I'm
and
sure it
pull.
is. So
Yeah.
if we look at this, so we got double top, and it sure as hell did. Look, it pulled back. Once it comes back through and then breaks and holds, I'm in that trade because that was supposed to be the trade I would have been in coming to the double top. Does that make sense? This is a cup and handle. Cup, handle, broke through. Bye-bye. I'm always in that trade because if I was scalping it, if I was going long with it, as soon as it breaks the double top, I'm in it. So if I'm looking at a 2-minute EWO and as soon as it breaks the double top, I'm in it. Does that make sense?
Is that the
Love it.
10-10 or the 10-12? Are you looking at the break and hold or just the break?
Break and hold. So I'd be looking at 10-10 or as soon as you got confirmation, which is this candle, 10-12. Either one. Now remember, my rule is either long candle, and the reason I say that is because it takes a long way to come back, right? Or I wait for that candle to close, the next candle to be higher, which you can see clearly it was, right? That's a candle confirmation right there. So worst case scenario, I'm in right here. You are green. Make sense?
And then your stops at the 9 maybe?
Well,
Or at the bottom.
well, once I'm, then I start using my shedding technique, right? So my stop is going to protect me from a pullback. When in doubt, go halfway. Okay. So if I paid $1.50 here and it's, I don't know, just to make it easy, it's $2 here. I could have a stop at $1.75. That's splitting the difference, right? We have to just kind of finesse it. But what I'm more looking for is if I bought here, what I want more importantly is I want to start shedding. If I see the candles pull back below a previous, I want to take 50% off.
Roger that.
Yep. So I'm going to ride this now forever. Okay. I'm not super concerned. Now, make sure my stop is always above now what I paid. You don't want to worry about it in the very beginning, right? Because it needs to work. It could go red, green, red, green, red, green. Boom, I'm green. Once it gets away from you, which this is clearly away from what you would have paid, now let's say I bought it here, I put a stop here, right? You don't really know. I just know that put it above what I paid, guaranteed green, no matter what this trade does. Now start shedding. Make sense?
Yes, sir. My final question here is: so if you look at where it pulled back at the double top, and let's pretend that it went back down.
Yep.
Would you enter in on the 1 minute below the 9 at that point?
Nope.
Or on the 2 minute?
Nope.
Or what?
Yep. Yep. So here's the thing. If we're doing a 2-minute EWO, a 1 minute candle will never show up on your screen. That's not for you.
At the double top reversal, I'm asking. So if it did pull down, we're not looking at an EWO anymore. We're looking, you know what I'm saying? Like
no, it's still an it's still an EWO. It's still signaled an EWO. Oh no. This would be an EWO, even if it came all the way down to VWAP. This would still probably be signaling green over here, right?
Right.
Yeah, so it would still be legitimate. So we would still want to be looking at entering this as long as it's above VWAP, as long as the 2-minute EWO, remember, because that's just a period of time. All it is momentum trading. That's all we're doing here. That's all this EWO is doing. It's showing us that the momentum is still in that direction. That's all these are doing for us, right? So as long as this is green, as long as the trap is green, you know it's clean, right? Ghostbusters. So you'd still be okay.
Well, I didn't take it.
Yep, that's okay. I mean, and it's still going, right? It's still out of here. And just so you know, if you wanted to be really dangerous, because I'd be in it now. 100%. I'd be in it now, right? Because think of it this way. If you were going to enter the EWO here, what's the difference? Put your stop in. Let it go. The momentum is moving, it's grooving and jamming to the upside, right? Now, obviously, it's a scalper. I'm scalping it because we've way lost the 2-minute EWO. But if we were like, I don't know, at any moment, right, you can pull the trigger. This thing is stair-stepped consistently, perfectly, beautifully, everything in its power, right? So, do you want to wait 6 more hours for this to think about pulling back before we look at the entry of the EWO because it has to change now? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes,
So,
sir.
yep. I even up here in the clouds, I mean, it's like, are you going to wait for a reset? Because if you are, what I would do, like if you don't want, go look at another stock because you're going to be waiting. Could be the rest of the day for this to change colors. Does that make sense, everybody in the room?
Yes, sir.
Just remember, if you don't get in at the exact moment when you are supposed to, you're pretty much scalping it, right? If you're not within that window of opportunity, because if you get in at the right, here's the thing with a 2-minute EWO. The beauty behind it is the entry, right? The hardest part of what we do is the entry. So if you get in when the entry is good, you're most likely set up for success. And that's why we want to get it in the window of opportunity, right? If we don't, all you're doing is scalping. So if I'm going to scalp, I look at the way it's doing, right? I'm watching the 9 and where it's at and all the things, and then I do it. Does that make sense, gang? I'm either in that 2-minute EWO exactly when I'm supposed to be, or I'm scalping, and there is no in between, right?
Absolutely.
There's nothing else. You're not looking at anything else. You don't care about anything else. You either got in when you're supposed to, or you are scalping. And if I'm scalping, then I'm going to go look at it as a scalper, right?
Which means you're
Awesome,
thinking
Coach.
short term. You're thinking short term. And the
Correct.
EWO, you're thinking long term. And the scalp, you're thinking short term. And
Correct.
if you mess up and mix it up and get in a scalp and think long term, you're going to screw yourself.
Correct. Yeah. If that's why I'm saying, like, we got to go one or the other. You're either going to
Yep.
scalp it or you're going to 2-minute, right? It's now when you're really good, right? Like David is really good at this. If you're really good, we do both. But I also say, please don't do the advanced 2-minute EWO until you can get the regular 2-minute. Because what we would do on this, so if I was in this trade where I was supposed to be, which was here, and right here obviously is my shed, 50%. I know right here I could add off this, or I could add off this. So I shed on pullbacks, and then I look for a position to add again. And the only reason I can do that is because if it didn't hold this little tiny area, I'd dump it right there. But if it bounces, this was my profit off the same exact trade. And this was my risk. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I mean?
Yep.
And I'll do it every time. It pulls back, right? And I sell it where I was supposed to shed, which you can clearly see. Next body is lower than previous body. So it forms, right? It looks like an A-frame. Shed. Look for a spot where it could bounce. Enter. If it doesn't hold there, I know to immediately get out. Very tiny risk. So say I started with 10. This is advanced training, by the way. Say I started with 10 and I shed 5 here. I will add again here. I could add 2 here. Now I'm in 7, right? If it has a nice pop, I made all this money back again right here. Where I wouldn't have before. I would have just been out and I would have had my 5. My 5 would have came back up. I could add here. If it doesn't work out, I get rid of my 2 right here. It costed me next to nothing, right? And I still have my 5. Why? Because I'm still above VWAP. I look for a stair step. If it continues to pull, I shed 2 more of my original 5. Now I have 3. Bounces, I can add 2. I've got 5 again. Continues to climb, I can add 2. I can always add when it goes in my favor, right? Like, do you see what I mean? Then we're starting to combine scalping with our 2-minute EWO. But I don't want you guys doing it because until you get this down, because here's what'll happen. You'll be like, yay, I'm making a ton of money. You'll shed. You're like, awesome. You'll add. It'll pull. Oh, whoops. What do I do now? It'll pull. You'll add. It'll pull. Wait a minute. right? You'll start to be like, I don't know what to do at this point. You'll give up all the gains and then you go red when you clearly would have had a green trade. Well, how did I go red? Because it was too complicated for you, right? Is this making sense, gang?
Yeah. It seems like all it is shedding, really. It's mastering shedding.
It is. We're shedding when we're supposed to and adding when we're looking for a bounce. That's all we're
Still
doing.
the EWO, you're just shedding.
That's correct.
Know?
Yep, we're shedding and we're adding, though. That's where, right, you never hear me on an EWO talking about adding. That's because that's only for advanced traders, right?
Yeah.
So otherwise, you'll just go in larger and then just shed as it goes. And you can do that the whole way. And this is more of David's process. So he'll buy it here, right? As it's climbing. So if he starts with 50, he'll get rid of, this is exactly how it looks. Every time you see me draw a line, he'll be shedding. See it?
Yep.
That's what it looks like because he's shedding as it goes. Don't you guys hear me say that every day?
Yes, sir.
So you can shed as it goes, right? If you go in larger, shed, because you're making money the whole time. Shed, right? Or 50, 20, 20, 10, which is started here, pull back half. You're still green if you bought here, right? Continues to pull back. I'll get rid of more. I'll get rid of 20. And then it'll bounce up. And then it'll pull back, right? Then I'll get rid of the other 20. Then it'll bounce up, and I still have 10, and let it go forever. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
So, whatever makes you comfortable, look at SPY double bottom bounce. Remember how we were talking earlier, right? How we were talking about reversals. Do you see why you do not guess bottom? And I said if I scalped it, I would take that up to the 55 or VWAP up there. Remember me saying that?
Mm-hmm.
What did it hit? Right there, right? As soon as it hit it, lights out.
Hey, Coach.
Yeah, SPY's fighting. It's been under 644 a couple times.
Yep.
In Zoom chat, F2 just posted 28 for the day.
I saw that.
Jesus.
That's just incredible. Right?
He's over 50 now in like a week and a half or 2 weeks.
Yeah, so if anybody hasn't been on our journey with F2, right? He was in the struggle bus for a while, continued to work through it, doing the work, starting to find some success, turned the corner, started to have good $100 days, $9,000 days. Today, F2 biggest day, $28,125 in the last hour. That's today.
He made 28K just today alone.
Today. Yep. 28 grand today. That means you're right. He's over, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but over $50,000 in the last week. Tell me that isn't turning the corner. I'm telling you, listen to the sound of my voice. When you become a good trader, the money will pour in like you have never seen before. Am I right? Haven't I proven this 1 million times over, at least 14 times over, plus people finding success?
Yes, sir.
You have. Good job,
Diamond
F2.
member.
Yeah, diamond member, right? Yeah, exactly. And I don't think he said he didn't even change the corner, turn the corner until he was diamond, by the way. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. That's a great marketing thing. It was not until he became a diamond member, if I am right, correct me if I'm wrong, that he did not turn a corner like this.
Yeah, then he had that one-on-one with Palm. Palm said him short.
Yeah, oh yeah. Immediately after the one-on-one, he did 25K.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Pouring
gang.
gasoline on that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, Coach.
Yes.
It's Valhalla.
Hey, what's up, Valhalla? Good to see you, man.
Yeah. Hey, 2 weeks ago today, I gave you an update on my son who started trading on July the 1st with a $25,000 paper account.
Yes, I remember.
So 2 weeks ago today, on August the 1st, he had hit 460,000 in a month.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Last week was his last week trading. We moved him back into college last weekend, but he hit $1 million on Thursday.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's what I mean, right? Once you get this, you will get this. And just so you know, I don't want to say it out loud. Is he in college? Because I don't want him to hear this. Because I don't want Dad to come and I don't want Valhalla to come to my house and right.
No, yeah, he's in college.
Okay, cool. Listen, the last person this happened to that showed the college, hey, college kids, that showed the college student, she's at $1 million in real money, and now she's questioning college. So I don't want to say it out loud. I don't. He's at $23 million last count. Trained his daughter to do exactly what we're doing, and she's at $1 million and a college student. So, yeah.
Yeah, he caught on really quick. I mean,
Yep.
you know, of course, I showed him everything you've taught me, and it just.
Well, empty cup, right? And these
Oh, yeah,
college
yeah,
kids are
yeah.
smart as hell. You combine that. Woo,
Right.
that's beautiful.
Yep. Good. Thank you, Coach.
Stay in college.
Yes, that's why I
Yeah,
don't want to
we
say
stay
that.
in
Yes,
college.
of
Stay in
course.
school.
Be a billionaire and stay in school.
Yeah, of course.
Right, exactly.
Always and forever. You can't take the education away. That's why I said he's in school, right? I didn't want him to hear it because people will, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to just leave college. No. Hell no. Never. You'd never hear that out of me. You know, all my kids went to college, all the things. Okay, good deal. Good stuff. Nice job, everybody. Way to work it out. F2, proud of you, man. You just keep getting better. This was kind of like the transition when Mark started to find success, right? Isn't this the same exact thing? They struggle, they fight, they stay in the game. They upgraded that diamond membership knowledge. I just added that. They weren't all diamonds. I just put that in there. That's just my marketing spin. Right, but they stay the course. They start to find success. They become successful. Then the money looks like stuff they've never seen in their lives happen before. I promise you F2 has never made $50,000 in a week. I don't know him personally, but I would put money on it that F2 has never made $50,000 in a single week before. That's just not normal for regular people like us, right? It's not like, oh, I'm going to work my 9-to-5 job, make 50 grand this week. I don't know what kind of job you're working, but shit, sign us all up, right?
Exactly. Speaking of which, Coach, I think that diamond membership's on sale, isn't it?
It is. How much is it on sale for, everybody?
Only $4,500.
Oh my gosh.
All our memberships, $50,000 worth of memberships for $4,500. Come on now.
How about
It's
this?
And there's only 5.
It's on sale for 1/5 of what F2 made in a day.
That's what I was going to say. F2 could have bought 10 of them this week, right?
But there's a limited supply, so you got to jump on, and there's only 5 available. Actually, did we already sell one?
We might have, but yeah, there's 5 total today. That's all I said we would sell. Yep. Yeah, I think we sold one earlier, so there might be 4. Oh, that was a monthly. Somebody bought a monthly, so we're good. We have 5.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, by the way, if you guys want, we do have those available for monthly if you're like, I'm not ready to invest, but you can get a monthly for $850. I
got
tell
the
you
monthly
what,
this
too.
morning, but I couldn't do the whole lifetime.
Yeah, no worries. Shane, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to do something for you I've never done for anybody else. You ready?
What's up?
After when your 30 days are up, if you're able to, and if whatever, and it all works out, if you want to upgrade to our diamond at that time, which is $5K, I will take the $850 off of it. I will credit you the $850 for this month for you to try it out into it if you buy the $5K membership. How's that sound? I've never done that before.
I appreciate it.
Yep. So if it works out, great. If not, no harm, no foul, but at least you got to check it out. Am I right? Okay, good deal. You know me, always trying to do something redonkulous. Am I right?
Go, Coach.
Always trying to help people out.
That's right. Do what we can do, right?
Yes, sir. Help people helping people.
Yep, absolutely.
That's the coach.
Thank you. Now we've been a little slow this week, so maybe we'll get some people to scoop some of these. By the way, don't forget, $19 2-week trial. $19 2-week trial to premium membership. You'll get the hot stock picks, the IPO center, that pre-market setup. You'll be in a live Zoom with us. There's over 300 people in here, right? 8:45 to 4 o'clock every day. Every day you'll be in here with us, okay? That's $19. If you want to check out futures, $49 for 2 weeks trial. Now, at the end of the trial, they will renew at their regular rate. Futures is $250 a month because you get trading view indicators. And the regular stocks and options side, which is called our premium, $125 a month. But check it out. Question. It's Angel's World. Are you... Am I in a trade? No, I am not right now. Or unless you're asking somebody else, I apologize. I'm just trying to pick up, make sure we're not missing any Q&As over here. Appreciate you. Good job. F2, getting it done. Now this is that, by the way. 50 grand. I want everybody in the room to think about this. And I know we have people making ridiculous amounts of money, but I want you to think about this for a moment. Right? What would $50,000 extra to you look like? Right? Think about it. Most people, just so you know. Okay, all right, hold on. All right, hold on. All right, what? All right, hold on. You want me to step away so you can ask me something? That's okay. I can go fix it right now. Oh, is it right now? Hey, listen, gang, I'm going to be right back. The service people tripped a breaker, so half the house is freaking out. I can't believe internet's up. Yeah, I'll be right back. Moderators, you have control of the board for a minute. I'll be right back. Hold. Give me 1 second.
Buy keeps bouncing on the 200 on the 15-minute. For those of you watching the larger time frames, it is a much smoother journey than watching the lower time frame. So if you're a person who likes to kind of sit in trades a little bit longer and try to hold on to them a little bit, and you're shedding, watching the higher time frames like the 2 to 5, the 10 to 15, they're really good for ease, right?
Real quick recap. The indices are all flat, less than 50 points. Dow is only up 26, Nasdaq's only down 46, S&P is within like 12 points. That is dead flat. That means the market doesn't know which way to go. It doesn't mean it's going to go down, stay down, bounce back up. We have no idea. Second thing is there's geopolitical news. I'm not going to mention names and stuff. So as some of those things start to happen, that can cause some dynamic market shifts. So after we've had pretty big move to the upside, you've heard me talk in the past quite a bit in the afternoons. Unless you haven't had the chance to be in the afternoons, about upper chart volatility. And that just means that every time the market's carving out new highs, quite often there is some profit taking, some breathe backs. Some of it doesn't even have to be for any apparent reason. Sometimes it just catches, somebody starts taking a little profit and catches a little momentum behind it, and it can cause a shift for a quarter, third, or a half a day, and then turn right around and find its legs again and start challenging new high of days and stuff. So this isn't necessarily like a down day, and it's not an up day. It's as flat can be. When the market's undecided, there's more random shifts than ever. So that scenario that Coach was talking about with Google a little bit ago, that EWO, and watching for it late and seeing 20 candles in a row, where to get in and what to do with it and stuff. You can scalp your way into an EWO on a pullback, provided you know what's going on, because that's the low risk, high reward setup. So just like double tops, double bottoms, all the different shedding points, and then for advanced traders, the shed, and then adding back in to kind of wheel your way into the trade. Google did exactly what it did. Nice strong uptrend. And we talk about that formation that we talk about in the afternoon sometimes too. It's completely made up term, not necessarily something for anything that you're going to find in a book or whatever, but quite often we just kind of loosely call it a palm branch because it looks like a nice branch off a palm tree. it comes up and then it kind of fans out a little bit. But when it does that, just like on the Google chart, had a nice march to the upside, came back, finds some sort of institutional support, and then continues on marching. And because the pullback was fairly brief, didn't get back in on the 2 minute to even challenge the 21. It just formed bodies of candles a little bit into the 921 area. Then breathe backs are perfectly normal as stocks stair step up or continue to challenge to see if they can move on to new highs. So, pardon me. So as we get that first pullback, quite often the stock will move on and either form a double top, or it will break on through to a new high of day, depending on the day part, when it happens, and what kind of momentum and stuff. If it can't break the double top, quite often at the double top you get another pullback, which is exactly what Google's doing right now. Then sometimes it'll back up just a little bit, that pull on the double top, and then it'll continue to consolidate and work its way through to a new high of day if there's continued momentum. So I'll turn it back to Coach now. He's back.
Sorry about that, gang. We got some cleaning crews here, and half the house went out of power. I'm surprised mine didn't get knocked out. All right. Anyways, emergency averted. But what I was saying is, think about it: $50,000. I think the average median household at retirement is $127,000 for two people working your whole life. The average is $127K, right? He made $50,000 in a week. I want you to think about this. That $50,000 did not exist last week, right? The week before it. What could all of you do in the room for $50K? And again, I know we throw up these big numbers and I've got people making $1 million in a day, but what could you do? How much would $50,000 change your life? And I'm telling you right now, for 98% of you, it would really change your life drastically. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Pay off a mortgage.
15%.
Yeah, right there.
10x, coach, it would change. 10x.
So keep working, man. F2 could have gave up when it got hard. You know what I'm saying? He could have absolutely gave up when the going got tough. And now look though, right? Now the skills, right? Now he's got the skills that pays the bills, if you know what I'm saying. That's awesome. Keep working. Don't you dare stop. You have too much to lose.
He did have some of those tough days, and it's very refreshing, like we all go through.
Yes.
And then he just updated his total. And I think with some of the odd change from the previous posting and his new updated total today, I think that puts him at 55 or a little higher now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, 55,000 in a week. That's just beautiful. That's what I'm saying, gang. Right? And that's the way it starts too, right? You start to turn the corner, start to go green, right? He's been making a couple thousand here and there, right? And then bam! Didn't this happen with Mark? Remember the same thing? He was working with the micros for months, making $7, $20, $30, $40, and then $100 day. And then working the way up, and then 1,000, and then next thing you know, redonkulous.
Faucet has been turned on. It is eerily familiar.
Yeah. It's cool though, right? To watch. So F2, are you in here? Can you hear the sound of my voice? Where are you at?
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm actually just got back from a big conference with the company I work with. I'm on interstate driving. And
Nice job. Listen to me, young man. You hear me?
yes, sir.
You, at this accelerated rate, continue on this process, and you will be one of our next millionaires. And I do not ever say that lightly, but once I see the light bulb is on, and once I see that you are doing the right things and following the rules and starting to change, it happens, right? No pressure. But everybody in the room, listen. It's $4,000 a day to be a millionaire. You'll make over $1 million. $4,000 a day is a millionaire trader. So when you're thinking of, you got to have all these ridiculous numbers that you hear some of our people are making, that's not it. So $2,000 a day is $500,000. right?
I told him that.
Yeah, $250 a day will change your life, right? $100 a day will replace your job. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It does not require, oh, Nate made another $1 million today. That's great, but it doesn't need to be that. So these numbers we talk about, start small. Go for 20 a day. Go for 40 a day, right? If you're like, oh, it's $40, that's just doesn't do anything. $40 a day is $10,000 a year. None of you in this room are going to get a $10,000 a year raise. Not consistently and forever. None of you will. You will eventually cap out, and you will never get another raise as long as you live. Am I right?
Why I'm here.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Right? That is 40 a day. So $40 a day is $10,000 per year. Stop trying to make a gazillion dollars. Start to become a good stock market trader, and the money will come. I said that this morning, didn't I? Before all of this craziness of today. Work on becoming a good trader, not on making money. Get the skills that pay the bills. Work on yourself daily. Get that journal out. Listen to Palm and all of my other moderators when they're in the room. They are a proven success story of how to do it. So, of course, they will now be able to replicate it to everybody else. You guys are working with now some of the world's best traders created here. This is an echo chamber. Everything everybody is saying is coming from the top down. This is the way we wanted it. This is why it was designed this way. Take advantage, right? Take advantage. When my moderators are speaking, take advantage of that.
Coach, I don't know what's going on, but there is some kind of karma about the aftermarket panel. Have you noticed some people that have been coming through there?
Oh, for sure. It's most of the people that have found success, right? It's because
they put themselves out there and they're allowed the help to come in.
And it's because they are more in tune with wanting to become successful doing it.
Yep.
Because if you want to become successful doing it, you will really put yourself out there to do it. You lose that fear, right? What are you doing down there, Stinky? Right? My dog's under my feet, like kicking sorry if my camera's everywhere over there. She's kicking my pro camera's like bouncing around the wall.
It's a toy.
Yeah. But if you guys, if you got to put yourselves out there. It's just like everything. The day that you stop fearing what people think about you is the day that you will become so much better than the previous version of yourself. The day that I stopped caring if everybody loved me, shit, I took off. I was next level, right? Stop trying to please everybody. Work on yourself. Get yourself where you need to go. Palm, by the way, Palm in here is one of the greatest people that I like to listen to, right? For this kind of conversation, right? So Palm, I'll continue to show you how to make millions, and you continue to help me because I love listening to you and your psychology and the way that you are so calm and right. That's a fair trade-off, isn't it? He's like the voice of reason at American Dream Trading, and I love that. That's what I'm saying,
like
though.
Trading Svengali.
Yes, but we've got so many amazing people in this community. Listen to them. Oh my gosh, most of them are the moderators that I have. Now listen, this is funny. If you guys, everybody in this room, if you typed in American Dream Trading and look up reviews, 2 people have given us a review. Both of them I banned from here, and I've banned 4 people in 3 years. So we've got a negative review out there. One's on Reddit. The review was, his moderators have only been trading for like 6 months or a year. They don't have any experience, and now they're training other people. Most of my moderators that have been in this room have become the world's greatest stock market traders. Does it matter if they've been training for 30 years or 2 years with me? If they are the world's greatest stock market traders ever now do you give two shits? That was supposed to be a knock against us. Well, the people that he's trained up, but they left out the part, have now most of them made over, right, $10 million plus moderators, right? They left that piece out. They just tried to say, oh, they haven't been doing it for 5,000 years. Isn't that funny? So yeah, everybody right now. And I don't know why you guys all haven't written like positive, glowing blog reviews, posts, but whatever. That's another story. But anyways, the people that we have in the room, F2 will eventually be one, right? As you guys are seeing the story and the progress and the things that are happening, they go from just like everybody here to next level. And it's kind of funny because there really isn't a whole lot of in-betweeners. Some will have a super great run and then kind of lose the spark. That can happen too. But most of them, once they get it and they're off to the races and holy crap, look at what they're doing now. Because what I teach you in here, you can go from a $700 account to millions. Right? Because it's the same trading all the way around. Am I right? Anybody in the room,
really is.
You can do the same thing whether you've got a $500 account or a $5 million account. And now you can see it with the people that do. I mean, we had a member in here make $11 million in a single trading day. He sure the hell wasn't doing that before. Not even close ever. There would never, ever even fantasize about something like that. You can go from the smallest accounts to now, like that one, the largest accounts, and apply the exact same training to what I show you across the board. We can duplicate this. This is what the beauty of what we do is. Everything that we do, it applies to everyone in the room, regardless of how much money, how intelligent, right? I mean, you got to be able to click some buttons, read a chart, and do the things. But I don't care. Any walk of life. I got people in here, $22 million. He mowed lawns. Not exaggerating. And was a sheriff. $30 million. Was a pig farmer. $30 million. Ex-military. Do you see what I'm saying? Any walk of life, doesn't matter. Don't think whatever you're doing or your job is going to hold you back, because it's not. Not in this room. We are all on the same playing field in the stock market. That's what the beauty of this is. But this is what pisses me off when I see all the fake con man, weird snake oil. 28 days, everybody will be impressed at what you do. No, they're not. No, they're not. Okay? But anyways, everybody in here, listen, I appreciate you all being here. F2, congratulations. Continue on that success. Everybody, I would love to see you guys in the aftermarket. That would be great. We are here 3 times a day live. I'm here from 9 to 11. Mark is then training on futures from 2 to 4. Then in the aftermarket, Dawn is talking about the day and the things that happened at 5 o'clock. You're all welcome here 3 times a day, and we're live on everything. Anything you can imagine, we're live on it. Go find us. Make sure you click the follow. Make sure you click the subscribe. Do the things, right? I'm serious. If the world knew what we have, this would be really hard to control because the room would be so large. We would have to be denying people. No one in the world has ever done what we do at American Dream Trading on a consistent basis every day. We try to bring you the best education possible. We give you all day long live Zoom sessions with open microphones. You can ask questions. Can you believe that? You can actually ask the people that are millionaires questions. You can't do that anywhere else. It'll be some chatty thing somewhere. These are live microphones. Where can I find the 2-week trial? AmericanDreamTrading.com. Click on the join the community. You'll see it right there. It'll say premium 14-day trial, $19. It's right there for you, right? So again, thank you everybody for being here. I want to thank all my moderators. Thank you to Bruno, Dom, Miranda, Unhappily Housewife, Eric's Moto, David, Mark, Palmcoast, Ange, Richard, Doug, Bucko, Chris, Eminem, Ralph, Jeffrey, Mountain Man, Gilly, Diesel, Dan, and Juan. Thank you to all my military family. Anybody that's serving or that has served, thank you so much. We appreciate and honor you every day. Thank you to all my first responders, firefighters, police officers, teachers, doctors, nurses, and all my truck drivers around the world. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now everybody look at SPY. We talked about this earlier. Remember I said, hey, this is forming a boot. This was the boot right here. See it? What did it hit? What did it reject? And where's it at?
VWAP.
Yep. Do you see why I say never try to guess bottom though, right?
Yeah, and it's down at that 643. What level? What was the change on that? Because you called it.
Yeah, 643. Well, it's showing us, but it's 643.50 now.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I had one at 642.69. But seriously, trade with the momentum. We still have, did we sell any of those diamond lifetimes? I can't believe they're not all sold. We didn't sell.
Oh my God.
We didn't sell any. That is weird.
I got that level in here.
Yeah, that is really weird. We didn't sell any of those. I got people literally in here changing lives and nothing. This is getting weird. I don't know I think everybody's out there with these shitty courses. 28 days later, you're going to, oh my gosh, gang, stop it. Just stop. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Had another amazing day. You'll take it for 1,000. Yeah, I bet you would. That was another.
I add something, Coach?
Yeah, go ahead.
And that is after he leaves at 11 for the paid members and why you want to join us and invest in yourself. We have other moderators and knowledge that is being shared and separate classes that take you into much deeper subjects to develop your trading skills. It's all day. Thank you. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. And for Diamond members, that's 7-day-a-week training, by the way. Excuse me. For Diamond members, that's 7 days. 7 days a week we're in here. So you guys will have access to stocks, options, cryptos, futures, gold breakout rooms, workshop classes, mentorship classes, all the advanced videos, thousands of gold recorded videos, and all the previous sessions of everything we have ever done before. All of it is out there. Everything is there. Otherwise, check it out. $19, 2-week premium for our stocks and options side. Get signed up right now. And I think we have a couple annual mentorship with David's left. 5K, full year, 3 hours a month. So that's 2 1.5 hour Zoom one-on-one sessions with David for a full year. David, by the way, I think last calculation was at $760,000 in profits since joining American Dream Trading. He trains every day over in our VIP Gold Live Apple chat. Speaking of that, 2-minute EWOers. Today you're having one of the best days you've had it for a while now on Apple. How's that looking?
I was just sharing it. Well, I added back into it twice.
Yeah.
And runners are at 39%.
Nice.
So I'm assuming the 2-minute EVO is probably in the 70-something% range.
Nice job. How much have you locked in today, David?
Oh, well, you know it's Friday, right?
Yes, I know. He gets the options for cheaper on Friday. It's like a fire sale Friday.
About 7,700.
Oh my gosh. Did you guys all hear that? He's up $7,700 this morning.
Nice work, David.
That's an hour and a half. Good job. Proud of you, brother. Way to go. Mr. Consistent hasn't had a red day since October. Again, make sure you guys lock it in if you guys are interested in that one-on-one for a whole year with David. just open up a help desk ticket. Moderators, I'm losing my voice big time, like at an accelerated rate. Excuse me. Tell me I'll give you everything I have. I got to go before I have no voice for the whole weekend. Love your faces. I'm out. See ya.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Love you, Coach. Thank you.